Hello. How are you? Caring for an older person often requires teamwork. Whatever our role, even from afar we can be fundamental, if only to provide a respite for the daily caregiver. But let's start at the beginning. The first thing to do is to arrange a family reunion, including, if appropriate, the care beneficiary. If possible, it is preferable to see each other when there is no emergency, in the same way that the roof is better repaired when the sun is shining. Do you understand? A quiet conversation about what care is needed now and what might be needed in the future will avoid misunderstandings. To facilitate task sharing, it helps a lot to start by appointing a primary caregiver, even if it is not needed immediately. In this way you can discuss more openly what each will contribute to functioning as a team. Ideally, everyone's strengths should be exploited and harmonized with each other so that all fundamental needs are well covered, without overlapping each other's tasks. Some are good at finding information and managing it, others are good at encouraging, even over the phone, while others prefer to supervise and coordinate. There are those who manage fluently by talking to doctors, others who are better accountants. Anyway, as we can see, we have material to start talking about. But in addition to the strengths, it is important to take into account the limits, both mental and economic, of each one, without forgetting work and family circumstances, of course. It's a good idea to be realistic from the beginning, and think about how to give the main caregiver a break. Holidays and vacations may need to be arranged. On the other hand, be aware that these responsibilities should be reviewed if circumstances change. Both the needs of the beneficiary and the limitations of each family member. Normally, the nearest spouse or sibling becomes the primary caregiver. They should be given emotional support, financial support, and respite from time to time. And the best way to know how to help is to ask the primary caregiver. Apart from that, keeping an open line of communication with the older person can be a significant relief. And it's just that feeling listened to has amazing effects, right? One area where remote caregivers can do more is in finding and hiring the right people for the job, as well as in finding specialized centers. It may be expensive, but those who have tried it agree that this support is invaluable. And it is that from afar things are seen differently, and this makes it better able to find alternative solutions to the most obvious. For example, considering ways of financing care so that everyone can live better, perhaps by selling the naked property of the property where the older person lives, or renting a dwelling in their name to pay for a stay in a residence. Even if the carer who lives far away is not able to provide a solution of this kind, it is obvious that he can help in the administration of finances, especially considering the facilities that exist today to handle issues through the internet. That's all for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.